Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on DiRT 2.0. Yes, it's been quite a long time since we've last been on this game, and after that time I decided that the career mode is probably gonna stop. There's not really that much of a reason to pause the career mode since I've got all the content I need here, and I can make some amazing videos on the game without actually competing on the career mode, which is a huge process, and I think it's getting a little bit boring. As you can see, season 3 has been out, season 4 has been out. I haven't bought the package, and I'm not really gonna buy the package because I don't read those extra liveries or that. It's just don't worth it in my opinion, and I just bought the extra DLC including my home rally coming back to the game. I'm so happy to see the Greek stages back in the game, not only because it's my home country, but because the Greek stages are some of the best gravel stages on this game, including the Argentinian stages, which in my opinion are the toughest stages. But Greece has a good combination of challenge and enjoyment on them, so they're very enjoyable to drive at, but at the same time they're quite challenging. As you can see right here, we also got the kit car cars, the Seat Ibiza and the Peugeot 306, which I'm going to be making a separate video on them. The Ford Focus RS 2001, my all-time favorite rally car, and I'm going to be making a separate video on that car because I just flipping love the Ford Focus RS. Well, for today's episode, we're going to be driving the Subaru Impreza 2001 around Greece. So a very legendary and historic car and has written plenty of history in the world of rallying. And here you can see some pretty beautiful visuals here of Greece, and that's just pretty much how Greece looks. Don't really, it's exactly how Greece looks: mountains and gravel roads, and that's why we have the Greek stages being so exciting. I'm so excited for them to be back, and I've also haven't been on a DiRT 2.0 cockpit for quite a long time, and it's a good time to come back to DiRT 2.0 after enjoying very much WC8. It's a good time to compare the games and see. A little bit of a wheel spin here on this one, a little bit of oversteer and understeer combined on this corner, that's why we run a little bit wide. But yeah, it's a good time to compare the two games at the moment, since you guys have been supporting my WC8 content quite a lot, and thank you about that. The career mode videos have been getting a very good amount of views, and I'm very happy about that, and I really want to thank you about it. But I also want to post some of that DiRT 2.0 content. I still enjoy DiRT 2.0, and there's still, now we get the content that we want of DiRT 2.0, even though we have to pay for it. I think it's time to post some videos of DiRT 2.0. By the way, beautiful engine the Subaru Impreza has. It just sounds like a monster, this engine. Let's have a listen to it.
50. Keep left of a crest. 30. 6 right. Into 4 left long. 30. 3 right tightens. Into 4 left. Keep left over 80. 6 left. Into narrow. 6 right. Don't cut. Keep middle over 80. 6 right. Into 5 left. Into 6 right. Don't cut. 100 over bumps. 3 right. Opens. 50. Turn unseen. 1 left long. Into 6 right of a crest, extra long, tightens 4. Into 6 left, 80, 2 right. 80, 2 left, opens long, 60. Late, 3 right, very long.
Something I need to say about the gameplay at the moment is that I've realized that in comparison to WC8, the force feedback on DiRT 2.0 is still very weak. Like it might have better physics, but the force feedback on a Logitech G29 is just weak. It's not as good as on WC8. WC8 gives you the maximum force feedback on the wheel I have, and purely because of that, it is more enjoyable. I don't understand why they cannot fix the force feedback. The force feedback on Dare Rally 1,
Open 6.
as I heard from other YouTubers, is much better. And I don't understand why. Where's the reason the force feedback is not as good as on Dare Rally 1? And probably the main reason that at the moment would select WRC8 is the force feedback. I'm not saying the experience is not enjoyable or anything, because just take it like that. On WRC8 you can only drive the modern cars. The WRC2 cars, it's like 2 or 3 historic cars which don't have good physics, and the only thing that matters about WRC8 is the modern WRC cars, which are just on another category by themselves. Whereas on this game you can drive some historic cars, you can drive some modern cars, you can do whatever you want in this game. Even though the stages on WRC8 are better, for example, this stage here in Greece is a very enjoyable one, and I had a lot of fun on this stage. Very challenging and very enjoyable to drive at. But the problem with this game is the force feedback. Why in the hell is the force feedback so bad? Like, it feels weak. And now I can understand why people have been complaining about the force feedback so much. In comparison to WRC8, it just feels nothing like it. Nothing like it, and it just doesn't give you that extra immersion that Dirt Rally should give you. And that's the reason I'm gonna make my final decision and choose WRC8 out of the 2 rally games that we got. I'm not saying Dirt Rally 2.0 is not enjoyable. I just had a lot of fun driving the Impreza around Greece, but it's just the fact that WRC8 just does it a little bit better. Does it better on force feedback, on stage design, and in general the career mode obviously is much better than on Dare Rally 2.0. I don't know how they're gonna fix that, but force feedback and the extra content that we have to pay. This content was free, was in the base game on Dare Rally 1. It's just money grabbing, and I'm not afraid to say that it is money grabbing. Like, you can't put those things as a DLC when it was free on Dare Rally 1. It just feels sad to say that I'm gonna be paying 55 euros for the game and then pay an extra 5 euros for Greece, 3 euros, 2 euros for Ibiza, 2 euros for the Peso, 2 euros for the Subaru, 2 euros for the Ford Focus RS. It's just silly, and in my opinion, it's a money grabbing tactic from Codemasters. As much as I love Codemasters as a game development company, the thing that I did on Dare Rally 2.0 is money grabbing, and at the same time is not, the force feedback is not as good as it was on Dare Rally 1. They need to fix this as soon as possible, because WRC8 is gaining plenty of players, including famous YouTubers and sim racers like Jimmy Broadbent has been enjoying a lot WRC8. He says that at the moment he is enjoying it more than Dare Rally 2.0. When Jimmy Broadbent, the sim racing pleb, actually enjoys more WRC8 than Dare Rally 2.0, then Codemasters is doing something wrong with their game. And I don't know how much pressure should WRC8 put on them. If the pressure they're currently putting is not enough, they need to get their heads walking, improve this game, and probably put some free content out there for the players. That would be highly appreciated in my opinion. But either way guys, that was it for today. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, share this video with your friends if they're looking for daily racing content, even though it's not daily due to my studies. For F1 2019, you gotta be waiting until next Sunday or even the other Sunday, because I got plenty of studies, and at the moment I can only play, I only have rally videos recorded. I know you like the F1 2019 career mode, and I actually really enjoyed it, but at the moment the rally games is what the channel is about at the moment, and probably some sim racing content. I really want to do some sim racing content because Nordschleifer is out on Nerf Factor 2, and I really want to give it out a shout. But that was pretty much the video for today guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until next one guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.